Hello and welcome. Welcome to Trucking Answers. I'm live here today for just a few minutes. It's Friday, so I just want to remind everybody of the giveaway show that we're going to have on Monday. And I'm also live on Instagram right now, so I think that is super interesting. So hey, what's up, Peterbilt 379? Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you here. We got a big giveaway show live on Monday. I wanted to remind everybody out on Instagram land. And here, the giveaway show, we're going to be giving away a bunch of stuff for the 20,000 subscribers show. So I wanted to invite everybody over for that. Hope that you will join me for the show. Mad Mally, what is going on? Yeah, make sure to be there. We're giving away a Blue Parrot 450, compliments of Blue Parrot. We've got a couple of dash cams, compliments of GP Transco. Hello, GP Transco. I see you there on Instagram. I hope you can hear me down there on Instagram. So, Home Wreckers here. Hello, what's going on? I see everybody down there. I'm trying to speak up for the Instagram people, but also I'm here also live on YouTube at the same time. Boy, the technology has really gone by. So, Ramon hanging out in Las Vegas. Yikes. Al's going to set a reminder. I appreciate that. Wild Mel. Did I get the 20,000 subscribers? Wild Bill? Yes, I did. It last Friday. So that was a lot of fun. And or not Friday, right? A few days ago. Well, I don't know what the exact time it was. The days go by so quickly here. Rick, what's going on Pontoon Beach? Jay is here. What's going on? It's super hot here today. I mean, it's just crazy hot out. I don't even know what to say about that. So I just wanted to pop into but I wanted to remind everybody and tell all your friends and everything, as they say, right, that we don't get these giveaways that often. So next one at who knows when 30,000, we'll do something else, I'm sure. Nasty Habits is new to the channel. Thanks for being here. I do appreciate it. I go live every Monday at 1 p.m. Every week, so I hope that you'll join me there. And I do regular videos for the rest of the week, so it's pretty interesting. GT40's here. Thanks for stopping by. Slick Will, hope I'm staying cool. Leaving Greensboro with no air. Yeah, there's no way I would drive today without air. I just looked at the dew point here. It's 77 degrees is the dew point. That's just crazy time. That's crazy. Al got a job at Triple A. What do you think about that? Didn't they? Did I read they just bought somebody? Isn't that what I read? Al, what are they giving autonomous robots? Yeah, that'll be someday when we give those out, and then they come by and kill all of us, of course, because that's what robots do, right? So great. Peterbilt, do I think trucking is still worth getting into? Absolutely. I mean, trucking is a great career. People go to college for years, spend 100 grand, and make 35,000. So absolutely. I mean, trucking is a great career. You make 3 times what a college graduate makes and have, only $10,000 of debt at the most, generally 10, 12,000 on the high end. So absolutely, it's one of the best investments you can make. It's always a good idea to invest in yourself, certainly, but absolutely, trucking is still a great career. Chrome Daddy is here on Instagram. What's going on over there on Instagram? If you can hear me down there, I'm speaking a little loud. I got Instagram going as well. I'm live on both. Be sure to come in, Chrome Daddy, for the live show on Monday. Debbie Mark 654 on Instagram is joined in. For people that don't know, I'm also on Instagram some, not nearly as much as as I would like to be. Handsome, yeah, well, we'll see about that, right? Jay James, it's 83 in Maine. That's still warm, but I mean, we had a dew point of 77 like 10 minutes ago. I mean, crazy hot outside. Don't go outside. Over 70 is really, really oppressive. It's just not even worth being outside. It's currently 62 in Seattle. Well, that would be a lot better, I think, really. You thought New England Motor Freight went out of business? They did, right? You saw one going down the highway. Yeah, they just sold a bunch of them at auction. So I think that's where you're seeing that. A lot of those trucks, tons of them went to auction and they got bought and they're just being driven to wherever they're going. Yeah. 92 in Greensboro and asleep with no air. And the sleeper is sealed up. Forget it. I mean, there's no way that it's worth doing that. Sarah's Avon is joined. That is the official Avon representative of Trucking Answers, by the way. So anybody who needs any Avon, go right to my Trucking Answers Nation website. I've got a click through for right there to get all your Avon to send home or for yourself if you just want to look pretty some days. Hey, nothing wrong with that, right? 104 in Pratt, Kansas. Yikes. It was only like 96 here. Yikes, right? But the dew point is what is killing us here. This dew point is just killing us here. The pay is better, 23 an hour, but it's straight time. Yeah, that's how these places get you. They raise it, but then they don't pay you overtime. The same route, which is good, 50 hours, so over a grand, right? It's considering only making 1750. It's an upgrade. Yeah. I mean, that is way better, right? That's a lot more money. So well over $1,000 a week. And the same thing, I love doing the same thing every day. People don't like it. I like doing it because I know how much I'm going to make. You know what time you're going to be home. There's all kinds of stuff like that. There's a lot of benefits to doing that kind of stuff that you just don't get, from just general freight. But not everybody likes doing it. A member of TAS, right? Good afternoon. You want your Chicago weather? It isn't any good here today. I'm just south of Chicago, and it's horribly hot out there. You have 2 more weeks on the home and then on the road and then home. Get home, have the air running, but it's going to take 2 weeks for your house to cool off. Daniel Nelson, 100 outside San Antonio. Yeah, that's all it is. I can never forget that place. I always remember it. On Tuesday, you saw Cab Over Kenworth or Pete pulling a dump. That sounds like the start of a great song, really, really. But you just don't see those up here. They all rusted away, right? Sarah Zavon from Instagram. Thanks for the support. You're quite welcome. Always love helping you out. You're doing a great job over there. And look at how great I look just from the products I've already gotten. I mean, it's doing wonders for me. I barely look. I got carded the other day. It's just really some AARP card, but they still ask for a card, so I'll take it. The new Top Gun trailer is out. Yeah, I saw that, and Tom Cruise is back in it, right? Maverick, Top Gun Maverick, isn't that what it's called? Tom Cruise is back, still in it, right? Incredible. A Goose probably won't be in it. I think when I become an owner operator, you might buy a new truck. This automatic brake system, it'll be mandatory before you get the money to buy a new truck in the industry. That'll be mandatory. It's on most of the trucks anyway. This all our trucks coming in, it's standard on them. So absolutely. K Wayne, what's this? Hey, I just wanted to put out there to people. It's just a short live show. I just want to pop in for a few minutes to remind everybody about Monday. Monday's the 20,000 subscriber show. For people that want to be on there, I'm live. It'll only be on YouTube. It won't be simulcast like this, as we say, but it'll be on YouTube, 1 p.m. Eastern Monday. I've got GP Transco stepped up and has said they're going to give 2 dash cams away. I've got a Blue Parrot 450 from Blue Parrot. They handed that over for that. We're going to have other giveaways and stuff. It's going to be a great show. So I hope everybody will be there and on to 1 million. So that'll be really, really fun. Guess you're sticking with old equipment. That's the only way you're going to be able to do it, right? Oh my God, Aljon. It's so hot you can tell which lot lizards are dude. That's something. Yikes. Guess I'm sticking with the old stuff. You're going to have to. You're not going to have any choice, really. Hello from Idaho, waiting for your truck to get serviced. I hope they're paying you for that time, certainly. Speaking of the heat, do you think it should be required by law for carriers to provide an APU? Yeah, I think they should. Should it be required by law? I think that almost think that it's like one of the first questions you would ask, and it's just the industry would say, look, I'm not going to work here. Should it be law? Yeah, they should provide a comfortable sleeping environment, but then what do we say? What is the requirement of that? Does it have to be 72? Maybe it should be the same requirement for like an apartment. Like you can't rent an apartment to somebody that doesn't have heat. Okay, but I guess you can rent a place that doesn't have air. So that's a really tough one. That really is. You can have an office that doesn't have air conditioning too. Old equipment or pre-emissions or just whatever year comes out. Yeah, how old? That's 99, 2000 right in there. That's where the emissions thing started. That's crazy. Thank you for doing a bit of Maverick. I'll be checking them out. Yeah, I did that some time ago. It's the best advice is staying cool. Stay inside. I mean, there's almost no other way to do it, right? It's 101 in El Paso. There's almost no other way to do it. Just stay inside and keep the air running, right? Troy, just joining. Yeah, thanks for coming in. Don't forget to be here on Monday. That's just why I wanted to pop in for a few minutes today to say, come in on Monday for the live show and the giveaway show. That's the thing. I want to make sure people are there. They remember that, we've got this Blue Parrot. We've got dash cams. There'll be free shirts. There's stuff going to be given away. So I hope everybody comes in for that just to get in, just popping in, not for long, right? Yeah. Watch the video on TMC. Look, these stupid rules that these places have. And somebody wrote in the comments already, oh, you only have to make your bed when it comes in where it's inspected to their standards. Look, you shouldn't have to make your bed. It's the stupidest thing. tattoo, stupid thing. These are stupid policies these companies have. They don't make any sense. They have nothing to do with safety. They have nothing to do with anything. They're just a stupid policy because they feel like, oh, we're going to control you like that. Slick Will, how are we entered to win? All you got to be is on the live show. And in the live show, what happens, which I found the best way to do it, is I will have a random number generator. So I have another tab that will generate a random number, which I'll show everybody. And then when the alarm goes off, I have a timer, which I can't see. And when that dings, I count back that amount from the current comment, and that person is the winner. That's kind of the best way I found to do it. YouTube's got a bunch of rules that it has to be random. So I think that's a good way for me to randomize it. I don't have any say in it that way. There's really no other better way for me to do it, I think, because it's a live show. That's how it is. All you got to do is be there to win. No purchase necessary. I'll even mail it to you at no charge to you. So that's pretty good. Whatever you get, no charge to you. That's nice and pretty awesome. Okay, Wayne, in honor of TMC, you made your bed. That's nice. They will appreciate that. Believe me. I hope you made it to their standards, though. You can't just make your bed. It has to be to their standards. I used to think TMC was a good company. Look, people like driving for TMC. They do like driving. Melinda Harper is there on Instagram as well. So I want to say hi to that. Yeah, on Instagram. But they used to, people do like driving there. Just these kind of stupid policies are going to be something that just kind of gets in your head. They're just ridiculous. Agreed about the laws being rushed, but it seems funny how much faster they are rushed when it's got a mega carrier. Oh, of course, right. When we have ATA or whatever behind it, then we've got all this stuff where they rush that stuff right along. That's always it. Follow the stupid money trail, and that's where we find who's always behind the curtain there, and not a wizard, the head of the ATA. Kenneth, you like the onboard system when it's in cruise control? I'm saying I don't like it when it reads a road sign. Generally, it's a good idea. Okay. It works great usually. But at these times, especially in the winter, when this, the onboard radar systems and that, when they hit the brakes in the winter, that is not really great. So I don't like it to interact with the truck. Jose Antonio 215 here on Instagram. Hello down to Instagram there. What's going on? Is it true that all trucks will be governed at 65 because of a law? They're working on passing that law. I did a video about that as well, not that long ago, so you can go check for that. But yes, if they pass that law, all trucks will be governed to 65, only trucks that are electronic. So if you do have an older truck that it cannot be governed, by just plugging it in, they're not going to make you retrofit the old trucks. But new trucks will have to be governed, yes. Jason 1980 says, join me on Instagram. This is a live dual show here for just a few minutes to tell everybody to join my YouTube show live Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern when I'm live every week. Big giveaway, headsets given away, dash cams will be given away. It's going to be a great 20,000 subscriber show. We're at about 20,100 right now. The ATA is not for the American trucker. Most of them never been inside a truck. Oh, absolutely. They're just executives of mostly mega carriers who runs the ATA. Michael, you like to report on the emergency braking system. We need to get this voted down. I agree. It shouldn't be mandatory. It should be up to the company or whoever's buying the truck. For the government that doesn't drive to mandate it, not a great idea, of course. Nathan's been a truck driver for 25 years. Keep it good. Thank you very much. I mean, that's great. 25 years in the industry. See, it's a good industry to get in and stay in. Seems like the government's passing laws are just going to cause more people to buy old. There's not that many left. There's not that many of these old pre-emissions trucks left that can pass a DOT inspection without a lot of work and stuff like that. There's just not going to be able to do it. Eventually, these trucks are already 20 years old, so they're just not going to be able to be used. Bill, can you put duct tape over the sensor? Well, that radar thing in the front, here's what you could do. Now, you shouldn't do it. You could take a piece of aluminum foil, fold it up, right, wrap it in Gorilla Tape, and tape that over the sensor, and then the signal wouldn't go through the metal. But, of course, don't do that because that would stop the radar system from working, so we don't want you to do that. And I will tell you this, most companies would consider that tampering, and you'd be probably fired if they found it. Jose, on Instagram, you hate the automatic brakes, especially when you're going 65 and the four-wheeler jumps in front of you. Exactly. That is exactly the problem. And in the winter, that's even worse because it doesn't even care that there's ice or whatever. It still puts the brakes on. It should at least under 40 degrees, say, not work, or, or turn that thing off because it's got a sensor for the outside temperature. When in cruise, the truck will not get too close to the vehicle in front of the bumper. Yeah, that's true, right? It's same as cars. It has the distance following and all that when it works, right? Exactly. Wow, Bill, thanks for the information. Thank you for being on here today. Uh, I hope that I don't know if you work today or not, so I hope that you've been at home and stayed cool because it would be way hot outside. You agree that it could cause a hazard when braking all of a sudden? Yeah, the truck just somebody can pull in front of you to get off an exit, and then they slow down, and then your truck really hits the brakes. And it doesn't matter if it's winter or summer or anything. It doesn't. So it's all snowing, and this happens, and then the truck hits the brakes. How many accidents have been caused by that? I'm sure. And the driver said, "Well, the truck hit the brakes," and they'll be like, "Oh, we don't know anything about that. We're gonna have to write, we're gonna have to write you off." Certainly, really. Just one more comment. I'm a prophet. I don't know about that. I'll leave that to other people, but I do appreciate that you're here. Certainly, for blessed, maybe we could get the same result. What happened in Oregon? The Democrats started to pass the emissions law, and the log truck drivers protested. Yeah, the problem is these laws are going to be nationwide, and so the Oregon log truck drivers are not going to be able to hold up the laws all the way across the whole country. It's not going to happen. Mud on the sensor, officer, you don't know how to got there. Yeah, that's not a bad idea too. Just four bugs on it. It seems like four bugs and the thing stops working, really. The Republicans walked up and while out in the bill ended up not getting passed out there because they're the majority. You had US Express truck lock the brakes up on 81 and Carla had to shut the truck down and restart. I know. So sometimes you have to do it like a computer. You turn the thing on and off. It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense at all. It's ridiculous, the stuff that these things do. At the most, it should do is give you a warning on the dashboard. That I don't mind at all, really. A warning on the dash is fine. The car, that's what the car does. Okay, we have the blind spot, and so a light comes on, right? Distance, backing, a light comes on. It doesn't interact, though, and the truck should be the same way. Let you decide until all this stuff is figured out. Oh my gosh, you need to decide yourself. Certainly. Nasty Habits, what kind of trucking do I do? I currently do a dedicated route, so I really like that, and that's what I recommend. It smooths out your check. You know exactly what you're doing all the way. Well, must be Monday. I don't know. I don't perform the 34-hour thing. Yeah, I'm just coming on. I just want to tell people quick that it'll be live Monday, of course. But don't forget, because Monday's the giveaway show. We're going to give away a headset. We're going to give away a couple of dash cams thanks to GP Transco. We're going to give away t-shirts. There's going to be a bunch of giveaways for the 20,000 show. So that's how we're doing it. Where you live, you see pre-emissions trucks. Yeah, down there. So they forget they're more rare. They all rusted away. All the frames and all that just rusted out up here. There's nothing left to them. They turned into just a big rust dust ball, which actually kind of rhymes. So I would really like to have that on a sticker or something. I should get made before the show. But the Monday show, right, is going to be the thing where we give away all the stuff, and still, of course, all questions or whatever else all goes on in the show. We'll just have that stuff in there, and it's going to really be great. Now, who has a tattoo? I wanted to ask quick, who's got a tattoo that TMC would not approve of? Anybody? That's a real question because no offensive tattoos. I don't really know what that means. I thought that was really curious, no offensive. Now I get the Charles Manson. Okay. We don't want that kind of thing, certainly. But no offensive. What? You can't have it where it's covered up. I don't understand. Jose on Instagram is off on Monday. Well, be there at 1 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. It won't be on Instagram, right? It'll be YouTube only because otherwise I got to figure out how to do stuff on Instagram to give away. Can't do it like that. Does that mean if you buy a P359, you should stick to the South? Well, they'll rust out. They'll just rust away up here. Steel Horse has no comment on that. Yikes. Maybe we can get pictures of that sent over here. Probably do. I didn't watch the video yet. Yeah, head over there and check it out. But, they got this goofy tattoo policy that a number of people wrote into me, and I just don't like it. It doesn't have anything to do with safety. Making your bed, even if it's only at an inspection, has nothing to do with safety. All these things, and you're not paid for it, of course. No, it's not safety. You're not paid for it. Who wants to do a bunch of free work for your company? Thank you over to our Instagram, Jose. I hope to see you there on Monday. I appreciate it. Oh, where do you have to go? Yeah, you just show up at the same place. To any owner operators out there, do you feel like the out of pocket costs operating it's worth to escape the BS of the company and leasing? A lot of them do. Ironically, I have an owner operator video coming out as well. And it showed that owner operators don't make that much more money, right? And they did a big survey of them, and they don't make a ton more money. So I think it's pretty interesting. So I'm going to put that out there and see what owner operators think, how much more they really make. You have a tattoo gang affiliation, but that's when you were a Latin king in high school, but you changed and good and made money as a trucker. Yeah. So, but the thing is, can that be covered up, where it can't be seen? So, if you got the Mike Tyson face tattoo, I guess that's going to be a problem. Yeah, Steel Horse, I appreciate that. I saw that. I haven't got to my email yet today. That was going to be after this video, but I saw that you had sent on how you did that, which I think is going to be interesting. And I'll have to put that out there as well. Heath is going to look forward to it. Thank you. And thank you for being there. Yeah, it's going to be a great show. So I don't want to hold everybody's day up on Friday. No, it's Friday. Nobody wants to see me barely on Monday, much less on Friday. So I'm going to head on out of here. Stay cool today though. And, remember about the show on Monday. So you can I didn't want to do it on a different day because everybody's there on Monday. I want to do the show for the people that are most active on the channel. So that's why I kept the same time of the giveaway show rather than putting out a special show, because it's really for everybody that's look right here. That's the main, core group of the channel that, as Jay would say at Auto Transport Intel, the ecosystem of the channel. He would love that I said that. So, so that's going to be great. Jose says UPS makes you wear a long sleeve shirt to cover the tattoos. He's on Instagram. Yeah, look, if they want to cover tattoos, and that's what TMC has a policy also, tattoos covered, but it also says no offensive tattoos. So it doesn't say you have to cover those. So I just wonder, do they do a check? Do you have to strip? I'm serious. I mean, because it says no offensive tattoos. It's just crazy. So Anthony, our great channel. And I appreciate you saying that very much. Heather is pulled over to watch the video. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, Kenneth, see you on the back roads. I'll see you out there somewhere. Don't eat yellow snow. Believe me, there won't be any of that out here anytime soon. Kay Wayne, Kenneth, thank you very much. I'm headed out of here. I don't want to hold everybody up. GT40. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. 10-year wait for feeder driver in New Mexico. What does that say? When places have a $10,000 sign on and then some places have a 10-year wait. Which place do you want to work? Get in line right now. That 10 years is going to pass anyway. So whatever it is you want to do, start right now anyhow, because look, the time's going to pass anyhow, whether you do it or not, right? So Trevor, awesome show. Thank you very much. Chrome Daddy, you'll be there. Plan on winning it all. You're going to get everything. That's awesome. Take it all, one per person, I think is how I think that's going to have to be how the YouTube thing does. So, but you can certainly get something. So Steel Horse, thank you for that. And I'm headed out. Stay cool, and we will see you on Monday. Thanks for being here. I'm also